Welcome everyone back to another video. I'm back with part 2 of F1 2020 career mode. Now if you have not seen the first episode, I guarantee you're gonna want to watch it because it's the first time that we are playing an F1 game after ages. And this is the first Grand Prix, it's the Australian Grand Prix. Now we did practice and we did qualifying in the last round, and I said we're going to do the race in the next one, and that is what we're doing. So we are going to go for a race here, 58 laps. We did qualify first. Now there's obviously something that I missed in last episode, so there's actually a difficulty settings that you can set for your AI, and clearly mine's too low because I should not have been on qualifying going first. So I chose to keep the settings the same for this Grand Prix since I chose to do it like that in the qualifying. But what we are going to do is from next Grand Prix onwards, so this will still be in this episode, we'll do the qualifying of the next Grand Prix. We will up the difficulty on the AI settings so that we can make it a bit more realistic because that was too easy. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the race. I haven't had any practice since, but we're going to start the session and just see where we get from.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996, and home to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. Just south of Melbourne's downtown business centre is the one and only Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend of course, make for a bumpy circuit with little undulation. There are 16 corners around the lake and a couple of good passing opportunities here as well, thanks in part to the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. Can Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport since Hector Raback over 4 decades ago. So how are they looking so far?
It's hard to imagine how a small operation like that could survive in the ruthless world of Formula One, and yet here they are, first ever race looking surprisingly strong. But there are no points for qualifying. Let's see how they fare in the Grand Prix proper.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Power lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Valtteri Bottas, and Sainz, Norris, Vettel, Leclerc, and Daniel Ricciardo, Perez, Gasly, Esteban Ocon, and Stroll, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Daniel Kvyat, and Juan Manuel Correa, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, so we can either have 3 pit stops throughout these 58 laps, and that's the selected strategy for this one. We can choose to have, well, pretty much the same thing. Drive as hard and fast as possible to get the most performance out of each tire. So this one's basically to go as hard as possible. They expect to have 3 pit stops, however there could be a possibility that we need more, but they're saying that if I drive as hard as possible, then this will make up for the time. So I think what I'll do is drive conservative to increase the lifespan, or the drive as hard as possible. We got 58 laps, that's the thing. So okay, we're gonna stick with conservative. What the hell? Oh, okay, so I'm actually playing on, how do I get rid of this menu? We should, is it just going to go through him? Yep, it's just going to go through them. Yeah, my bad guys, my bad. I didn't know what my upshift button was.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
So what's my clutch? Is it L3? Right? Oh, it was automatic, but we've started the race. It's lights out. And I believe we're maintaining first position. We've got Hamilton right behind us. But we've maintained first position. And we've gone off wide. We have just lost our position. Alright, time to catch him.
Rest of the race.
It's going to be hard to catch Hamilton. Especially when I'm driving like this. Come on. I've already cut a corner. Alright, we've got overtake on even though we're nowhere near him. But we're hoping for that extra mile of... We're hoping for that extra mile of speed that you get with the overtake on. It's going to take us a while. We all hate this turn. Alright, second place. We've lost one position. Hamilton got the fastest lap. We could have done like a rewind. But I don't think we really need to. And Hamilton, I mean, he's moving. And to think that I've put the AI difficulty on easy and he's like this. I can only imagine what he's like. I had to shift early there because I just knew it was going to kick out if I kept my foot down. Where's DRS? I'm assuming there's certain times you can lose it. He's just... Oh, okay, so Hamilton tried. He nearly won. He nearly got pole position. Not pole position, he got the fastest lap, but then we immediately beat it. So we are gaining. Even despite our mistakes. We're getting ever so closer. We didn't beat our previous time because our sector 1 and 3 was awful, but sector 2 we definitely beat it there. We're definitely gaining on Hamilton now. In fact, we may have just taken it from Hamilton. This is some fight. I just gotta maintain it.
Nice move. Good job.
Thank you, lad. My hands are already aching. Hamilton will be back though. He's gonna just be praying that we mess up. And also our strategy. On lap 9, we are on lap 4, we're gonna be heading into lap 5 now. But on lap 9, we'll be pitting. We just got another fastest lap time.
Be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
We're gonna have to start being conservative, that means. So, less aggressive. So we're gonna have to be braking earlier, turning in nicer. I mean, to be honest, we've made some ground on Hamilton, so let's try and use this to our advantage to just calm down a bit when it comes into turns. So braking when it tells us to. Okay, so yeah, we are using quite a bit. I know we've only got 3 laps left before we change again. So I guess we can push it a bit because Hamilton is making ground. We have made some distance, but I feel like it's not going to be enough keep him still close. And we have to remember that when the pit happens, we have to immediately leave as soon as it lets us. And once we've done with the pits, we have to make sure that we get all of our... We just have to make sure after our pit is done to catch up Hamilton, especially on his race strategy. I just need to shift better. So worried about everything else. Little mishap there. Little one. This isn't helping, where especially our next lap is the pit lap. We need to make some ground. I always go wide on that one. Too wide. Alright, so when we go around again, it's going to be our pit lap. So,
Box, we're coming in this lap.
yep. Hamilton just makes it back up on these straights now. Now that we've chose to push it, he's making it up on the straight. When we drive conservative, he makes it back on the turns, because we end up pushing it. Alright, here we come in for the box. Alright, we just need to remember that we need to lift off as soon as we can. So we are currently 4th, 5th, engage the clutch.
Go now.
2.7 could have done better from my end. We need to make up some ground quick, because we are now 15th.
We have 2 stops planned.
2 stops planned. Oh, what the hell? The game just threw me. Alright, we've got ground to make now. We've taken Stroll out from Racing Point.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
That's one. We've got Magnussen up next. I believe that's... I don't even know what team that is. Is that Haas? No, that's Alfa Romeo. Alright. DRS on. Overtake on. We should be able to take Magnussen on this turn. Goes on the inside. And just forces him out wide. No contact still. Who's next? Gasly in the AlphaTauri.
The gap behind us is 2.1 seconds. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
We just crashed. Can I go back? Okay, yeah, let's go. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. I think the game does that anyway. It doesn't let you like finish or retire. I'm not sure. But I was spamming the refresh button, the replay button. I was spamming it, to be fair. Yeah, 0.4 seconds. Gasly's been taken out. Maybe not in the legal fashion, but hey ho. We've got Ricciardo, Leclerc and Ocon in front of us, and I believe that's Sebastian Vettel ahead of all of them, so we've got quite a bit of work to do. Alright, Ricardo's holding the inside. DRS is on. We definitely are taking Ricardo. No, we're not. How am I struggling to get past Ricardo? We've got to take it on the inside. No, we can't. We're going to have to take it on DRS now. No. How the hell do I?
Wing, damage to your wing. Suggest we box to change it.
How do we replay? Instant replay, please. That's not going to work for me. We're going to have to go in and box again.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
So we're going to be boxing in, and when we shouldn't really need to, we are going to drop quite massively. We are going to drop significantly, actually. This isn't what we needed at all. Not at all.
Go, go, go.
Ricardo, screw you. I hope he came in as well.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
One stop left, and we're only on lap 14. We should have put hard tires on. We are 9.8 seconds away from the 20th position. We are 21st right now. Ricardo, I believe, just came out. The arsehole who ruined my race. See if we can actually take him without actually damaging our
The
car.
car ahead has come in and fitted the soft tyre.
Finally, screw you! That's what I'd say in real life as well. DRS is on, we're really close. Oh, we've taken Carrera out. Valtteri, I said Valtteri. Valtteri Bottas has just... Juan Manuel is our teammate, and he has just pitted. I have no clue what position he's in, but Valtteri Bottas has just stolen our fastest lap time, so we need to fix that as well as make up the grounds. We are now 16th position. We were 21st, and we're on lap 17 out of 58. So it's not impossible, but it's one hell of a job. taking on Vettel in the 16th position. That's when you know this game's realistic. Raikkonen just pitted, so we're now up in 15th position, and we've only got one more pit window left. Leclerc just entering back.
Stopping now.
Leclerc just came out. What do you mean stopping now? A bit of contact, but nothing hurt. We've just taken Vettel out. We've now got Daniel Kvyat. Vettel's right on our arse, to be fair. Kvyat now dealt with. Now we've got Grosjean. He'll probably crash. Nah, that's me. Oh, we are going to be going on mediums next. DRS on. Braking really early from Perez. I think he's trying to go on the inside, but no chance today. We should be taking signs now.
Brilliant. Nice move.
P6 from P21. Not bad, but excuse me, Norris, calm yourself. You done a Vettel there.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Yeah, give a penalty to Norris. Husky chocolate. That's what it normally says on the back of the McLaren. Norris is out.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
What do you mean, this level of damage? We're gonna get overtaken again.
We're leading.
Verstappen is 11 seconds.
Mediums.
We've just approached our pit window as well, so we're going to be looking at probably 4th or 3rd if we're lucky. Alright, we've now entered the pits. So hopefully the rest have to still go on pits, because I reckon we can last another 20 laps. Well, 19 maybe. We're gonna have, I don't know what to do. We're gonna be on mediums now. Why is it doing my why is it doing my
Complete. Go now.
why did it do my front wing? I know it was a little damaged, but
That was our last stop. No more
it did
scheduled pit
not
stops.
need to do my front wing. We're going to definitely take Gasly here.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Confirmed.
I didn't mean to choose the top. I wanted to choose the bottom one. We're not going to take another pit. We're not going to. There's no need. When it says, oh, we got a new strategy available, you click on it and you think you've chosen one and it chooses the other one. Like, I'm not very good at multitasking, I think is the main point here. We've now done really good. We might be able to break.
Caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
Oh, this is
Slow down.
interesting.
Maintain positive delta. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
This is very interesting. Everyone's going to be batched up together.
Got that confirmed?
Everyone's together. This is what's interesting. The safety car's out as well, up front.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Alright, you heard him. Safety car will be coming back in. So we cannot overtake until the green flag has been raised. They should make it a rule that you should be able to overtake those who are overlapped, like Kvyat and Magnussen in this case.
Green flag.
There we go.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.8 seconds.
Maybe we turned on the rich too fast, I'm not sure.
The team want you to shift up through the gears earlier. They think it'll save fuel.
We've just overtaken Verstappen. I don't know how we did it. We just took a
Brilliant.
risk.
Nice move.
We've just got one more person left. Can we do it? Final lap.
This is your final lap.
Final lap.
of the race.
Let's see if we can get Hamilton. If not, let's enjoy our P2. Let's maintain it. Keep Verstappen behind us. First race, new team. Let's get it done. I believe we still got the fastest lap.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
I'm afraid my fuel's going to run out in the last bit and if Verstappen takes it. Here we go. Hamilton first, Tron second, and Verstappen third. We have just made podium.
Yes, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. Great drive. Thank you.
Driver of the day, Lando Norris. I thought it would have been us. I mean, we were 22nd at one point.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes.
Yep, fantastic
What do you
indeed.
think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
I do not like alcohol. But here we are, second place. And what a race really. I mean, we would have been, I guarantee you we would have been first on our first Grand Prix if Ricardo hadn't been an arsehole. So, oof, I am boiling right now in my room. My hands are aching as well. What's this? Well, that's going to be all for today's episode. I didn't actually realize how long this episode would have been. But we'll carry on with the Bahrain Grand Prix on the 19th of March. On the next episode, we'll do the practice and the qualifying, and then we'll do another episode for the Grand Prix. We will bring out a bunch of more videos. We have also got a GTA Online update coming next week, so it will be primarily focused on that while these are being uploaded. There'll be plenty of content coming. So if you are not subscribed already, please press the subscribers button. We are on 68 subscribers as I record this video, and the road to 100 is just getting started. We're trying to get to 100, so if we can just have those who do not have extra accounts, it's fine. If you do have extra accounts and you're not subscribed yet, please consider hitting the subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you like these type of videos, please press the like button so that it helps with the algorithm. That's going to be all from me today. Stay safe and peace.